to Zoufman Author. I'm currently in an Uber drive, Uber taxi. I've just shown you of the roads here. I'm on my way to my cousin's house. So this is an Uber ride. They're called riders over here. You can see it's a lot different to the Uber cars, Uber taxis we've got over there. The roads make the journey even more unpleasant. So yeah, I'm on my way. Inshallah, I should be there very soon. This is the inner city of Faisalabad, Pakistan, and I wanted to show you this because I've shown you the kind of the city life in Lahore and how the modern roads look like, and then the plazas and the restaurants. I've shown you a bit of that in Lahore, but here in Faisalabad it's a lot more kind of traditional kind of town, especially the inner city of Faisalabad is very much how the inner city towns are like, the small towns in Pakistan. One thing that I always find fascinating about being in Pakistan is really the poverty, unfortunately, here that you do see in the inner cities. The poverty is quite striking, and it can be quite upsetting as well. So I just wanted to show you a bit of that. Pakistan obviously is a developing country, so there are parts of Pakistan which are quite modern, quite higher class. You do have all the luxuries here, as you've seen in my previous videos, but there's also a lot of a lot of poverty, a lot of poor people who do struggle to make a living day by day. So you don't get to see this in the UK, obviously. You could see the rain, and I talked about how the rain was coming a few days ago. It has been raining for the past few days, especially overnight. There have been thunderstorms, a lot of rain, and that affects the roads and affects the journey, the travelling as well, because the roads are broken, so it does make travelling a lot harder. These kind of issues we don't see in developed countries, and that's why the experience in Pakistan is a lot different, and it's part of the experience as well being here. That you also see things that you don't see over there: the poverty, the struggles, the infrastructure, which is very weak. It's all part of this country and the part of the challenges that people face here. So I've just been talking to brother Kashif over here. He's the rider that I'm with, and he's just been telling me about the fact that these roads that are broken that you are seeing, that I was just talking about, the roads are broken because of the fact that when new colonies are made, so colonies are basically private developments, and the houses are made in kind of private colonies with with security and gates. Now I will show you some of them when we pass them. So when these colonies are made, the roads are often broken and the roads are damaged and they never get fixed. So Brother Kashif was telling me that he's driven in Islamabad and Lahore, and he says they are like Europe. They are like very, very easy to drive. They are modern cities. You've seen a bit of Lahore when I was showing you Lahore in my previous videos. And it's a very different experience. So Brother Kashif, he drives all around Pakistan. He's gone to different cities, and he says Faisalabad, obviously, it's a much different experience than the bigger cities like Lahore and Islamabad. And so like I said, these are the challenges that people are facing here. these are the colonies that Brother Kashif was mentioning. These colonies have been made recently, where these are private construction companies make these colonies to sell the houses. These colonies are protected with gates and security guards. And they're actually very nice housing. So you can see this part of Faisalabad is a bit more developed. The roads are a bit better, slightly better, but at least the housing on either side is very it's very nice, very different compared to So that's how the colony looks like, a typical colony here. This is Eden Valley. So this is one of the colonies. This is actually where I'm going, and this is how a colony looks like from the inside. So you saw the guards at the gate. They make sure that nobody enters who shouldn't be entering, which is for safety reasons, obviously. And you've got the houses, and the houses are very nice. You know, they're very mashallah. They're bigger. Very nice houses. These are typical houses in a colony. So obviously if you're wealthy, you can afford them. And the roads are a lot better inside the colony as well. This doesn't look like Faisalabad, to be honest. You know, if you see how some of these colonies are like, it looks like you're out of Faisalabad now, you've gone to another city. It looks completely different to what we've just seen on the way. And this shows you Pakistan. You know, this is like a microscopic view of Pakistan, because you've got the higher wealthy areas, the higher class areas, and you've got the lower class, very poor areas. And this kind of shows you how Pakistan is like, the difference in the classes here, and the demographic divide is quite striking.